Hello. So today I'm installing these hi-hats. Um, they're pretty simple to install. I have already installed two over my head here, and I'll be using these soft white LEDs. I'm trying to stay away from light bulbs now. Going with LEDs, and here's the dimmer that I'll be using as well. It's 4 LEDs, and these are the NM cable connectors that I use when installing these hi-hats. So here on the very top is, you stick a flathead in here and you just wiggle it back and forth and they'll pop right out. See how they pop right out? So when installing them, I always try to make sure the screws are facing outward. It's just easier when you're in between the beams up there and it's facing directly towards you. So the best way to get them nice and tight is you screw it on first, and then with some needle nose pliers just grab on, and then it will get really tight by screwing it on first. See, it's really on there now. Some people want to put it in and then try to tighten it with their thumb or with a flathead, trying to get it tight. It's not great to do it like that. This is the best way to do it. Just putting it in first. I leave it about like a 45, and then I screw it on. It's hard to do it while I'm holding the camera. So I just screw it on up in there like that. Not too tight, just snugged, and then as you turn the rest, it will tighten itself. Believe me, you're not going to get it tighter than that by screwing it in and try to tighten it from the bottom. This is the best way to do it. Just want to show you, this hi-hat is a little different than the ones I installed up here. See how you just beat it in there first with a hammer, then put a screw on? Well, this one, it goes right there at the bottom, and it'll hold on to your, whether you're putting it on a beam or a stud, it will hold on right there, and you'll get like the perfect depth. Here you just have to kind of eyeball it. These are older ones from a job I did a few years back. They were leftovers, and they're getting installed today. So to install these up here, I had to bend this little tab back, and then it'll fit perfect up there, because I had to drop this ceiling a little bit because of all the pipes. This is a basement that I'm working on, and in order to do this right and have the ceiling leveled correctly, I had to frame out the ceiling. So you just measure exactly where you want. Make sure that your opening is where you have access to, that you don't accidentally nail it this way, and then it's harder for you to wire it up. Just beat it with a nail and then drive a drywall screw right in the wood. So there you go. See, bending the tab up there is not going to affect it in any way, because you have here, you put a screw in, you could put a screw in here, you could put a screw in here, so don't worry about losing one hole. That's why it gives you the option to be able to bend it for this type of situation. Now I'm going to open up the box and show you what the LEDs look like.